Hello everyone and welcome to Warframe. For today's video we have the Prova Vandal. But before we do that, I would just like to say, oh my god, we have 50 or more subscribers. Guys, it's wow. I am I'm surprised, honestly. What do I say? Well, all I can say is thank you. Thank you. I know 50 subscribers is not much. In fact, I know it's a pretty tiny number, but thank you. Thank you all the same. It really means a lot. Okay, now with the thank yous out of the way, let's get back to business. Now, the Prova Vandal. Now, this weapon was featured on the previous video. Uh, if you want to see it, it will be linked. So, basically, this weapon can be acquired from Baro Ki'Teer only. Well, yeah, you can only get it from him nowadays. It used to be an event weapon, but we weren't able to get it. What else? In the past, this weapon used to be for mastery only. Like, it was useless. But now times have changed, and this weapon has become, well, better, in my opinion. But I'll let you be the judge of that. So, before that, there's no melee mods on Vault Prime, so it'll be a fair build video. Okay, first off, this build requires 3 Forma. Pretty small, but yeah, it's very worth it. Sorry, my brain is just overwhelmed. Okay, now for the stats, attack speed is basic, 1. Blocking angle is what you'd expect, 55. Combo duration is 5 seconds as usual. Critical chance and critical multiplier are pretty good. Pretty high actually. These are the two things that got buffed. Next would be, skipping through this, we have a status which is 32% now, which is a decent boost. Also, I forgot to mention, sorry, the slam attack is guaranteed electricity. So, look forward to that. And as you can see, this weapon has no slash and has no puncture. It's only impact and electricity damage, which is good against, well, robots and, well, it says right here. It can stun them too, which is pretty good. Now, you may be thinking, this weapon is useless without slash and puncture. Well, why don't I demonstrate? Of course, we'll be testing the weapon out without mods first, just to show you how it performs. And the best way to show them would be against one of the toughest enemies in the game, the Corrupted Heavy Gunner. Now, the reason why they're so strong is because of their heavy armor. And thanks to the Steel Path update, I'm sure everyone knows how strong will these girls get. So let's test it out. And then if I slam, electricity. Now as you may notice, the crits and the impact are already in effect. A good sign for a weapon like this. Now first, we'll go to standard build. Standard build meaning, well, a cheap build. Meaning everyone can get it. Pretty affordable, in my opinion. So here we go. In terms of the stance, there's only 2 stances that I'm aware of. I don't have the rare one, I only have this one. But it's still okay. First, we start with the pressure point, 120% melee damage. A must-have for every weapon. It's mandatory, really. True Steel, 120% critical chance. There we go, to improve that. Next, we have Gladiator Might, which gives you 60% critical damage and Gladiator Rush, which gives you 6 seconds of combo duration. And if you combine them together, you get 20% critical chance per combo multiplier, and I think it stacks to here too. These mods can be acquired through the Cetus bounties, but in case you're still lost, details about the weapon and the mods used, or the key mods rather, will be in the description. Next we have Virulent Scourge, or rather the 60/60 mods to fast forward this, to increase the status chance to a whopping 89%. And I arranged it this way to give corrosive damage, which is good against armored units. If you use it against, well, enemies without armor, it won't be as effective. And lastly, we have Berserker, which is, well, a must because it gives you more attack speed. Because the weapon is a bit slow, but with this mod, it's good. But does the standard build really make a difference? Well, see for yourself. I believe the answer is yes. But of course, it's not that convincing when they're standing still. That's understandable. Because one of you commenters told me that if they're standing still, you gain extra damage, which is a no-no, because we're trying to show, well, how effective the weapons are. So here we go. Oh, that one died. Okay, a bit sloppy, but as you can tell, it's quite effective. Now keep in mind, these are level 140 enemies. And there's a chance that, well, besides the steel path, you won't be facing them always. So, against lower levels, this weapon is quite good. Now, can this weapon be good with viral builds? Well, if you want viral, you would need poison and ice. And to do that, you just switch this. There we go. Viral basically attacks the health of the enemy, which means they are better suited with enemies with no armor. And it's very ironic. This weapon will be good against the Corpus. Why do I say it's ironic? Because the Corpus are the ones that, well, they made this weapon. So it's funny that this weapon is good against them. So let's show it. Alright. Pretty good, especially on stealth kills, but we're supposed to show it like this. Oh, there we go. See, it's so ironic that this weapon is so good against them. Okay, with that aside, let's move on to the expensive builds. Expensive builds... Oh, wait. Before that, if you're not satisfied with this standard build, that's fine. I mean, this is just opinions and you can change it all you want. Your choice. Just to make that clear. Okay, now for the expensive builds. Sorry about that. As expected, yep, it's pretty expensive. First here we have Prime Fever Strike, which can be obtained from Baro Ki'Teer. The expensive part is, well, getting it and, well, completing all the levels, as you can see below. Next is Prime Pressure Point, which basically increases all the stats to 165%. Blood Rush, a, a mod that can be farmed on a spy mission on Lua, but yeah, details will be in the description. 60% critical chance with combo multiplier. Next is Condition Overload, 120% melee damage per status affecting target. Next is Drifting Contact, combo duration and status chance. And since this weapon is mainly status, you can imagine the damage. Sure, you lose some, but it's still pretty high. Shall we prove it? Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's make it interesting. Oh, okay. Maybe that was a bad example. Yes, I know I'm cheating. Sorry. There we go. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Sloppy on my end. Now let's move on to a viral build. Of course, you can do it this way. Right here. Like I said, if you're not satisfied with the build, you're free to change it. These are just like personal inputs, really. It's so ironic. Your your own weapon is better against you. But there is more ways to build this weapon. If you don't want Prime Fever Strike, that's fine. You can drop it. Let's say replace it with another 60/60 mod right here. You have more status. Sure, you lose some damage, but the status is what you want. In case, really. Let's do it again. There we go. Now, normally this is where the video would end, but I'd like to show you something. Just to... While I was experimenting, I found out this build can also support the Sacrificial Mods. Now, I know that some of you don't like using them because they're expensive to put, but hear me out. Personally, I don't know if the Sacrificial Mods make it better. What makes it good is the critical chance of this mod right here. Plus, you get to do more damage against sentients. So there's that. So, let's say you want that mod. Okay. Let's just get rid of this. Bear with me. I'm trying to remember how I built it last time. Okay. We can't put this because pressure point here. Oh, that was a mistake. Sorry. Bear with me. This is a bit confusing for me as well. And then... Huh, okay, okay. No, no, no. Okay. Sorry, this is not really a very entertaining part. But like I said, bear with me, please. And then I think I put this on. Yeah, I did. And then I added drifting contact. There! This is the build I used in experiments. Like I said, the 3 Forma fits. But if you don't like this build, it's up to you. I'm giving you the option. Now allow me to demonstrate what it can do. Yes, you lose some pressure point damage, but the critical chance is a good replacement in my opinion. Look at that. See? Well, now that would be the best way to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps you. I know I don't usually put the sacrificial mods, but you know, just this once to see how it's like. Please feel free to comment and say if I'm making a big mistake. It's fine. And again, I'd like to say thank you to the subscribers. It really, it, it's just amazing, really. I don't know what else to say. Except thank you. Thank you for enjoying my vids and subscribing. Okay, now for the outro. Thank you again. Please hit the like button and subscribe. If you're interested, it really helps out the channel. And as usual, I'll see you in the next video.